right, guys, so Adam and I just got a great deal on this 1984 Chevy C30 one-ton dually two-wheel drive, and we're gonna go over, pick that thing up, bring it back to the shop here, see what we got to do to bring it back to life. All right, let's get after it. All right, so here it is, man. 1984 C30 dually crew cab. What do you think, Adam? Huh?
I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, baby.
I know you're a big-time Chevy guy, so.
Absolutely.
Got the 454. I hear these things don't pass any gas station at all. So.
No, pass everything on the road but the gas station.
Yeah. So not much you can do there to help out the fuel economy on these or anything like that, or I don't know.
No, I don't really think so. I know we're gonna strip it down and probably not worry too much about fuel economy.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. It would be nice to get her some type of like RV cam, make her thump a little bit, some good exhaust and stuff. So, but yeah, she's relatively clean. You know, the graphics here on it, I like it a lot. It's got captain chairs inside, and the interior doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, we got some cracks on the dash. That's going to be expected and everything like that, but all that's not too bad. Back seat looks like it's never been set in. That's how it is, typical with them all. This center console, that's probably going to go. That thing's, I don't know, man. We might keep it. I don't know if this is something that's inherent or factory. That, I don't know. It reminds me of like a Centurion piece, actually. So, but the dually fenders here are good. They're not all nasty and freaking beat up, you know, broken out or anything like that. Tailgate's relatively straight. The bed looks actually not all dented in real bad or anything like that. We do have that spoiler. This side over here is broken off a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do there. Adam was talking about potentially a bigger spoiler. We'll have to see what we can find out there on the market. But yeah, she's relatively good. Guy told me that we're going to have to drain the fuel. Hasn't drove it for about 4 years. And so you know how it is with this freaking ethanol now and everything like that. It gets pretty bad, but whatever. We're gonna end up dropping the drive line on it now, tow it back to the house because I'm only down the road like a mile. So pull it back and see what we get into and get this thing running today, all right? So taking off the chrome strip here on the hood. Notice this little spot right here. Just want to see if there's anything else that's being covered up by the hood. I mean, not that we can't replace the hood, but I do like matching parts, you know. It's got the same, you know, color scheme that the sides have and everything like that. I'd rather not. So
here's the grand reveal.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not actually that bad or anything. All right. And we might just pick one of those old school, like you were talking about, big freaking, yeah, one of those square ones that just kind of matches the part and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Freaking do a polish on her and she'll freaking clean up pretty good. I'm be stoked. All right.
So, did not expect there to be inverted torques under here. We didn't bring that in the doctor bag. However, we're only going maybe 1.5 miles, no highway speeds, so we're gonna very carefully drag our new project home, in neutral of course, and get her up to the shop and see what we can't do today.
So sacrificed this GoPro 5 to the road gods. Suction device here failed and the dually ended up running over it. So it still was recording. We'll have to see what came off of that footage. Yeah. So we'll scavenge what's good out of it. I mean, we only spent like $175 on this GoPro 5, and I think that was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So it's time for, we were talking about upgrading to a 9 already, so I think this is gonna just seal the deal. And we got some magnetic bases coming up. What do you think?
I'm gonna climb underneath it and whack the starter. You wanna hold down the key for a second and see if the starter pops off?
All right. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Now, starter.
Gone?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run down to Napa real quick, go grab a new starter and a battery for this thing and see if we can get it going then.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, picked up new parts from Napa. We've got a brand new starter here, a new Optima battery. Picked up some seafoam, some starter fluid because, you know, we're gonna need the juice. Adam crawls underneath there to start pulling the starter. And second, let's flip you. You say something's awesome, bud. What's up?
Yeah, we've got these wonderful old headers here in the way, making things a little bit unaccessible to get this starter out, but
Really?
we're gonna keep going, get it unwired, and see if we can't just get a little pressure on these headers and moved out of the way so we can drop this down and put the new one in.
Got the new starter in the truck, ready to go. Got a brand new Altima in it. Let's go ahead and go for first fire up, okay? Yep.
Try and keep it running just a little bit.
All right. She's not wanting to draw out of that tank at all, huh?
No, it might be a bad fuel pump, but she lives.
Yeah, she totally lived.
Woo!
She's pretty wet. I mean, I was hitting her a bunch and everything.
Yeah, we're not drawing no fuel.
Yeah.
It's okay though. Now we know the next step.
All right, so we need a fuel pump, huh?
I would say fuel pump and probably pull that quadrajet off of there and go through it on the bench and make sure all the venturis and needle seats and floats and are what they need to be.
All right. Well, that sounds like a project probably for tomorrow coming up. So, all right, Chevy here runs. Pretty stoked about that. Not super awesome-ish, okay? We did check, make sure that we are getting fuel up and out of the fuel pump, but pretty sure this quadrijet ends up being the problem that we got. It's been quadrupuke, yeah, exactly, man. I mean, whatever. It's the factory thing. That's what we're gonna keep on running. Let's take a look at this. So I'm gonna hit up Napa right now. Adam's gonna end up pulling the carb off. I'm gonna call Napa, get a rebuild kit for it so that we can go through that bad boy, make sure that we're good to go. Floats aren't stuck and whatnot. That's gonna be cleaned up and nice. So that's gonna end up being tomorrow's video. But for right now, we're pretty happy. I mean, what do you guys think, huh? I'm pretty stoked. Look at this thing. This thing is dope, yo. Just, can you imagine sitting down freaking on the ground, 20s or 22s, rolling deep? Yeah. All right, you all have a wonderful day. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what's going on with your stuff and make sure you get stuck in. We'll talk to you later.